A reading from the book of Deuteronomy. Today is June 5th. Our reading from the book of Deuteronomy is chapter 3. We made our way up the road toward Bashan, and King of Og of Bashan with all his men took the field against us at Edrei. But the Lord said to me, "Do not fear him, for I am delivering him and all his men and his country into your power. And you will do to him as you did to Sihon, king of the Amorites, who lived in Heshbon." So the Lord our God also delivered into our power King of Og of Bashan with all his men, and we dealt them such a blow that no survivor was left. At that time we captured all his towns. There was not a town that we did not take from them. 60 towns, the whole district of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. All those towns were fortified with high walls, gates, and bars, apart from a great number of unwalled towns. We doomed them as we had done in the case of King Sihon of Heshbon. We doomed every town, men, women, and children, and retained as booty all the cattle and spoils of the town. Thus we seized at that time from the two Amorite kings the country beyond the Jordan, from the Wadi Arnon to Mount Hermon. Sidonians called Hermon Sirion, and the Amorites called it Senir. All the towns of the tableland in the whole Gilead and Bashan, as far as Salcah and Edrei, the towns of Og's kingdom in Bashan. Only King Og of Bashan was left of the remaining Rephaim. His bedstead, an iron bedstead, is now in Rabbath of the Ammonites. It is 9 cubits long and 4 cubits wide by the standard cubit. And this is the land which we apportioned at that time. The part from Aurora along the Wadi Arnon, with part of the hill country of Gilead and its towns, I assigned to the Reubenites and the Gadites. The rest of Gilead and all of Bashan under Og's rule, the whole Argob district, and all the parts of Bashan which is called Rephaim country, I assigned to the half-tribe of Manasseh. Jair, son of Manasseh, received the whole Argob district, that is Bashan, as far as the boundary of the Geshurites and the Maacathites, and named it after himself, Havoth Jair, as still the case. To Machir I assigned Gilead, and to the Reubenites and the Gadites I assigned the part from Gilead down to the Wadi Arnon, the middle of the wadi being the boundary, and up to the Wadi Jabbok, the boundary of the Ammonites. We also seized the Arabah from the foot of the slopes of Pisgah on the east to the edge of the Jordan, and from Chinnereth down to the sea of Arabah, the Dead Sea. At that time I charged you, saying, "The Lord your God has given you this country to possess. You must go as shock troops, warriors all, at the head of your Israelite kinsmen. Only your wives, children, and livestock, I know that you have much livestock, shall be left in the towns I have assigned to you, until the Lord has granted you your kinsmen and havens such as you have. And they too have taken possession of the land that the Lord your God has assigned them beyond the Jordan. Then you may return each to the homestead that I have assigned to him." I also charged Joshua at that time, saying, "You have seen with your own eyes all that the Lord your God has done to these two kings. So shall the Lord do to all the kingdoms into which you shall cross over. Do not fear them, for it is the Lord your God who will battle for you." I pleaded with the Lord at that time, saying, "O Lord God, you who let your servant see the first works of your greatness and your mighty hand, you whose powerful deeds no God in heaven or on earth can equal, let me, I pray, cross over and see the good land on the other side of the Jordan, that good hill country, and the Lebanon." But the Lord was wrathful with me on your account and would not listen to me. The Lord said to me, "Enough, never speak to me of this matter again. Go up to the summit of Pisgah and gaze about to the west, to the north, the south, and the east. Look at it well, for you shall not go across yonder Jordan. Give Joshua his instructions, and imbue him with strength and courage, for he shall go across at the head of his people, and they shall allot to them the land that you may only see." Meanwhile, we stayed on the valley near Beth Peor.